Welcome back. Today I'm going to be talking about how to get leads at a trade show. Now, you pay a lot of money to be at that trade show. How do you ensure that you're going to get your return on investment by getting people to actually stop by and engage with you, have a conversation? So at the end of this video, you're going to know several new things that you can try at your next trade show. So stick around. Okay, as I mentioned, we're going to be covering several different ways that you can generate leads at your trade show. So let's kick it right off. Number one, I want to start with, what is your hook? Why should they stop by? And it requires more than just, the cost of entry, the base level, is having nice signage and, friendly people at your booth. Etc. The baseline stuff that you would expect. But beyond that, why should they A, come and seek you out, or B, if they are just walking down the aisles of the trade show, why should they stop and talk with you? So I'm going to give you several ideas for hooks that you can try. Starting with, before the trade show even begins, with your pre-event marketing. So with your pre-event marketing, you already, I'm guessing you have a target list of prospects that you're already working with, or you've identified your ideal prospects. Maybe you've purchased a list, or maybe the trade show organizer has offered the ability to send out an email or two on your behalf if they won't give you their particular list. Whatever your method is, we need to reach out to those prospects that you're already aware of and use those channels. Use email, use social media, whatever avenues you have available to you. But do that differently. I've been to many trade shows, and I've been emailed at and marketed at the same way by 60,000 different exhibitors over the years saying, stop by our booth, stop by our booth, stop by our booth. What if you were to do a video email just talking to people as a human being and saying, hey, we've got this new thing and we'd love it if you'd stop by. Oh, and by the way, we have Godiva chocolate. Or, make it a little funny. Or, by the way, you can get your picture taken with this guy and have a cardboard cutout of somebody, or have your, your new salesperson, whatever, but do something a little differently rather than just marketing speak, right? Because that's going to get ignored. But use that marketing medium differently by switching it up. Rather than sending a plain email, do a video. Rather than just posting on social media, try a video, or try something, a poll. Try something different so that you stand out before that trade show even happens. A couple things that you can do when you're doing that marketing pre-event is by, mentioning whatever traffic builder that you have in store. Maybe you've got a gift, maybe you've got, some cool report that everybody gets, or here's one that I bet you haven't tried, and that is to partner up with a charity that means a lot to your company, or means a lot to that audience that you're exhibiting for, and say, for everybody who stops by and gets scanned or drops their business card, we're going to make a donation to this charity. So you're trying a couple different ways. You're trying bribery by offering a gift or something like that, trying humor, you're trying pulling at their heartstrings by partnering with a legitimate charity that means something to them. So try all those different avenues and offer, maybe, like I said, a report or something of value to their industry. One more way to just appeal to them. Okay, a couple ideas for other types of traffic builders that you can do. If this is tied in with a conference and there is a keynote speaker, let's say, is the conference providing books? Did they purchase books from that keynote speaker? Or can you be the one to purchase books from that keynote speaker and ask the keynote speaker to come and do a book signing in your booth? And likely, if you commit to buying a certain number of books, the speaker will do that as long as they don't have to stay an extra day to do that. I'm a professional speaker myself. I've done this a lot. And if that book, here's an insider tip, if that book happens to be self-published by that speaker, you can just ask. Then that speaker, if the volume's high enough, and I mean starting at like 100, that speaker can do a custom run. Say they self-publish on Amazon, which is what I do. They can do a custom run of their book with your logo on the cover, or even an extra page inside, a greeting from your company as the first page that people see when they open up the book. And so ask those questions. Some speakers may not have ever even thought of this or heard of this, but this is an excellent traffic builder and an excellent gift. It's a little spendier, so you don't want to, do this for just any trade show, but for the right ones, this is a great investment, and it's a great traffic builder, just offering that book or offering to come and meet that speaker and have them sign the book. Other things you can do as traffic builders are, how about a photo opportunity? I mentioned one as a joke in an earlier segment, but a photo opportunity with a cardboard cutout, or a famous celebrity, or an athlete, or it can be something silly like Julie from accounting. It doesn't matter. And in fact, you can even play up a local rivalry by saying, come get your picture taken, and we're gonna have a contest to see whether this mascot or this mascot gets the most photos taken. And the winner is gonna get, we'll have a drawing. So if you get your photo taken, put your card in the bowl, and we'll draw one from the winning team, and you get tickets to the game. All different things you can try, and it doesn't have to cost you a lot of money. Like I said, these can be cardboard cutouts, or they can be maybe a jersey, or even something from the team that you just buy and say, take a picture with this team or this team's colors, and you'll be entered. And people can be very crazy loyal to their sports teams. They're gonna stop. Another thing, those spinny wheel things that are kind of annoying if you are at the booth and you're running it all day. I love a good spinny thing, so I'm just gonna throw that out there. But another thing that you maybe haven't seen or haven't heard of or tried is to work with the event planner, and if there's something like an open bar, or they're offering dessert or something like that, ask them if you can pay extra as a traffic builder to serve a signature cocktail that is only available in your booth, or a coffee bar, or a certain type of coffee that's only available in your booth, like espressos are only being served, or dessert, this particular dessert is only available by stopping by this booth, and market that at the open bars throughout the place. Have them put a sign up as part of your sponsorship saying, hey, if you want the signature cocktail, or if you want this particular thing, go to this booth, so that it's marketed everywhere, not just for people who walk by. Okay, so we've talked about what you can do to market to people before they come to the trade show. We've talked about, in other segments, what you can do to have different types of traffic builders while they're already at the show to cross the room and come to your booth to get something interesting. What about that low-hanging fruit, those people that are walking past your booth anyway? Well, there are a couple things that you can do for that instance. Charity, chocolate, and a chance to win. Those are the chocolate and the chance to win. Those are, typical things, some sort of giveaway. Tchotchkes should be also the fourth C. I know it begins with a T, sounds like a CH. Lay off. So, but the charity thing that I mentioned in an earlier segment, partner with a charity, and then when people come by, you can say, can I scan your badge in exchange for a donation to this charity, and have a sign there that is saying, hey, stop by, get your badge scanned, or drop your card in and we'll make a donation to the charity. So a couple other things that you can try. And if you're doing something like chocolates, make it interesting. Again, you can have them in certain colors for rivalries. You can, a friend of mine exhibited at an international show, and she had chocolates from around the world. That was super cool. So think about, okay, take that usual thing and do it a little bit differently. And then of course I have to end with the stuff that should go without saying, but have to say it. Stay off your phone if you're working the booth. Don't eat, and make sure you greet everyone. Sometimes just a friendly hello without, feeling like you're gonna pounce on them will get people to just be like, oh, hi, what are you offering? Something like that. So I hope these are helpful. Go ahead and check out my next video to find out other things you can do to market your business in a unique way and stand out differently.